Crossbreeding is not a typical thing in nature. The majority of cases are done with the help of humans driven by scientific curiosity. But in spite of the fact that hybrids are very rare and many of them are not reproductive, they are all very impressive and sometimes unbelievable. Let's have a look at some of them. Look at this amazing and beautiful cat. It is the result of crossbreeding between the wild African cat serval and an ordinary domestic cat. The first Savannah kitten appeared when a breeder, Judy Frank, crossbred a male serval, belonging to Susie Woods, with the Siamese cat in 1986. But Savannahs hadn't been accepted as a separate breed until 2001. Like their wild ancestors, Savannahs have impressive ears, long legs, and extremely beautiful spotted fur. Being partially a wild animal, Savannahs are much more social and loyal to their owners than any domestic cats. Really, like dogs are. These hybrids are often met in the wild and are produced when wolves don't consider stray dogs as rivals. Besides, these two species are interfertile. It means that a dog and a wolf can breed and produce offspring that are capable of producing offspring themselves. People made the contribution to the appearance of these hybrids too. Nowadays, wolf dogs are rather popular among pet keepers, but having them at home is a great challenge. As a wolf can mate to any dog breed, there is the great diversity of genetic mixture. But such hybrids have very inconsistent behavior, which is very difficult to predict. Besides, they have very strong instincts. All these features make them rather dangerous. Who has such a strange name? It's an animal that is the result of a male camel and female llama crossbreeding. Trying to mate male llama and female camel didn't give any good results. The first Malakama, Brahma by name, appeared in 1998 and was produced via artificial insemination at the Camel Reproduction Center in Dubai. In 2002, a Kama girl Camila was born. All in all, there were 6 successful hybrids. The main goal of this crossbreeding was to make an animal that can give more wool. It's impossible to get such a mixture in a natural environment, both because of the difference in size and the distance. A llama and a camel are relatives but very distant. They live on different continents, in Asia and in South America. These two different hybrids appear as the result of crossbreeding between a lion and a tiger. Tigans are produced when a male tiger breeds with a female lion, and liger is the result of mixture between a male lion and a female tiger. Ligers are rather frequent hybrids, and these days they are considered to be the largest of all known extant felines. So ligers weigh about 1,000 pounds, and the heaviest liger on record was 16,000 pounds. These marvelous giants are fond of swimming like tigers and very sociable like lions. As for the tigons, they are a bit smaller than ligers and less popular in the world. They also have some mixture of a tiger's and a lion's character and behavior. Both ligers and tigons can be bred only in captivity, as they can't meet in nature. It is one more very impressive hybrid of a grizzly and a polar bear. This mixture can appear both in captivity and in the wild, as grizzly bears live not very far from polar bears' habitat. In 2006, a very strange-looking bear was shot near Sachs Harbor on Banks Island in the Canadian Arctic. As the DNA testing showed, it was a hybrid between these two species, and it's not the only case. Scientists think that the melting of the Arctic ice is making these two different bears come closer to each other and mate. Though Growler bears are more like grizzly bears in their look, they are closer to polar bears behaviorally. It is a very interesting mixture between a female bottlenose dolphin and a male false killer whale. In spite of the fact that these two species are within the oceanic dolphin family, this hybrid is extremely rare. They are very unusual because virtually have the same characteristics as both their parents. Just see, the bottlenose dolphin has 88 teeth, the false killer whale has 44 teeth. As for the wolfin, it has 66 teeth. That's an average number of teeth of its parents. There are only 2 wolfin bred in captivity, both at Sea Life Park in Hawaii. The first wolfin was born in 1985. It was named Kekamalu, but there are some records that these unusual hybrids were seen in the wild. And here is one more cat hybrid between a male leopard and a female lion. Though these two species can be seen in one geographical area, they don't mate in the wild. The first attempt to cross these two species happened in 1910 in India, but only one cub survived. Later, crossbreeding was more successful. The Leopons were born in Koshin Hanshin Park in Nishinomiya, Japan, in the late 50s and early 60s. They were healthy and lived much longer than lions or leopards can live. Leopons are very interesting cats. They look like lions, but with big spots. Though they are, unlike lions, good climbers and enjoy water. This fact was very stressful for the lion mother of the cubs. Zonki, as you are sure to guess, are hybrids between zebras and donkeys. They are usually got by a crossbreeding of a male zebra and a female donkey. The crossbreeding between male donkeys and female zebras is called zedonk. Zonkies are very cute and not very rare. They can even be met in the wild, as these two species have close habitats in some parts of Africa. But, sorry to say, they are not fertile. Zonkies are much more suitable for riding than a zebra, but very often have a very expressive temper. Coywolves, or wyotes, are the crossbreeds between coyotes and gray wolves. These animals are larger than coyotes, but a bit smaller than wolves. Besides, they have larger and stronger jaws and bigger skulls. They are very close in behavioral characteristics to both parents, but a bit less aggressive and tend to cooperate in big social groups. Coywolves first appeared in Canada's Algonquin Provincial Park at the beginning of the 20th century. This mixture is very strange, as in the wild, gray wolves and coyotes earlier were like prey and predator. In 1990, a hunter saw 3 unusual marine animals swimming in the waters off the coast of West Greenland. The animals were obviously cetacean or belonged to a whale family. The man kept one of the skulls and brought it to the Natural History Museum of Denmark. In 1993, the scientists supposed that the skull belonged to the hybrid of a narwhal, a whale with a horn, and a beluga, but there was no confirmation of this idea. Though this June, the scientists supported this fact after the DNA testing and chemical analyses. According to the study, it really was a natural crossbreeding between a female narwhal and a male beluga. So, it is the first proof of this unusual hybrid. I hope watching this video was interesting to you. What animal did you find the most fascinating? Let me know in the comments. See you!